family, welcome to the channel. My name is Immortal Kid. You probably know me by now, or you don't know me, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I just hope that you have subscribed to the channel, or you're going to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Do comment on the video. So usually I react to different music, whether it's from Germany, Ukraine, Finland, America, Asia, Africa, any part of the world. So do feel free to recommend me more stuff to check, especially live performances from your favorite bands and favorite artists. So today I'm just gonna read an article. I'm doing something different. I'm not reacting to a song. I'm gonna read an article on 10 reasons why Ukrainian music is a world-class phenomenon, and I'm not gonna read word for word, but then I'm just gonna check like the main points on why is it a world-class phenomenon. The reason I'm doing this is that I've reacted to a lot of Ukrainian music and I've enjoyed it. The first reaction that I did, I even forgot the name of the band, but then it was Daka Braka. Yeah, it was Daka Braka. I hope I'm saying this correct. And they were just amazing because it was just like a live performance. I'm not even sure if that's the first band, but then that was like the first notable band that stuck to my head. And then it came to the Ukrainian rappers like Kalush, Aliona, and then some singers like Jerry Kyle and Doro Fever. And then it became like a lot of artists, and each and every one of them have got a different style. Each and every one of them got like a different persona and character. The way they perform, the way they deliver, and the way they behave on social media is just different. And talking about the music video, it's what I've been saying, that the music video represents their culture, and then mostly it's about the war and its effects, but they are not just talking about the war and its effects. They just try to say, okay, we're facing this right now, but we actually are good people, and here are the reasons. And they do that by bringing in old footage, sides of Ukraine, all this stuff, and that's just like authentic. And they even attend like the charity events, and what they're doing with the charity events is that they go there, perform, right, and they don't do it for showing off. You like, I've barely seen them like take pics and be like, we doing this because there's war or stuff like that. They just go there, perform, and whoever shoots the video uploads it based on music. They just announce that, okay, we were there because it was like we were there for donation and stuff like that. They don't try to get praise for donating, but then they do what they like, and then they show love through music and show support in whatever means that they can, whether musically or financially. And I don't know a lot about the organizations that side, but that's what I've observed from the artists, and it's something amazing. And the music videos too, the artists and bands that I've watched so far, as I said, they just focus on those themes. It's not like the themes that I could say I'm used to, because I've been on the hip-hop side of music, or it's just like they promote a lot of drug usage, stuff like that. So with these artists, they've got a different approach. Even the rappers too, like they've got a different approach. It's like they talk about real world problems, excluding the war too. For a moment, let's exclude the war. They talk about real problems. I've seen like some other music video from Aliona where they talk about saving the planet, saving the world, and stuff like that. It's just amazing. So we're gonna dive into the 10 reasons. And the first one here, they say it's mathematics. So I don't know what they mean about that, but then they say music is math and both are universal languages. What seems to be just a beautiful sound is actually a complicated formula. Ukrainian folk melodies and singing are unique in their formula, like a fingerprint. According to numerous ethnographic studies, most notable those of Polish scientist Oskar Kolberg in the 19th century, Ukrainian music has a melodic expression not found in the neighboring countries and generally uncommon in Western Europe. Without going into too much detail, a complex use of minor modes and recitative style gives a unique drama to Ukrainian rituals ritual songs known as Haivki and Vesnainki. Somebody tell me which songs show this mostly, like the Haivki and Viniski songs. Like I need the type of songs so that I can hear and be like, okay, now that's that. And then the mathematics part of this, I can say I really understand it, because when you listen to the songs, even the metal bands, not all of them by the way, but then some of the metal bands, you find the metal sound, but then it's infused with like the folk instruments, like the traditional Ukrainian instruments, and then you just get a different sound. But at the same time, it's metal, but then different metal. So I kind of get that point. And then reason number 2 is the folk survival. So during the Soviet era, Ukrainian folk music was censored, but since it was disconnected from urban culture, it continued to develop in the villages and thus retained its authenticity. And it didn't just survive, it thrived in an underground world of classical music, opera, jazz, rock. One of the most interesting modern recording projects is polyphonyproject.com, an online library of songs and melodies gathered by an international group of scientists. Many modern music projects are heavily influenced by folk culture, among them Korea Kozatska, Folknari, the Dukes, Pekalaba, and Hike Orchestra. Yo, what are we talking about here? What's Korea Kozatska, Folknari, the Dukes? Yo, and then the third reason is white voice. This unique vocal technique was developed in rural Ukraine and is a part of the strong Western European tradition of open throat ritual singing. An old name for this performance is Holysinia, a ritual wailing performed by women. Such singing is depicted in Sergei Prajoniev's 1964 film Shadows of Forgotten Ancestors. Yo, Alina Pash has a song with the same title, Shadows of Forgotten Ancestors, and then in that song she recites this other poem. It got me going crazy. You gotta check that video of mine. It's Alina Pash, right? And then Shadows of Forgotten Ancestors. I remember it very well. But then let's continue with the white voice, which is the third reason. One of the most influential contemporary white voice singers from UK who has a worldwide recognition is Mariana Sadowska. Leave You Born. She performed on the best stages around the world and holds numerous awards. The New York Times call her singing a pure vitality. Speaking of pure vitality, I feel like Aurora has pure vitality too in her singing, even though she's not Ukrainian. But I feel like she's one of those artists, like her voice is just so pure. To check my reactions to her, I've got plenty of those, especially the live performances. I love them. But then the fourth reason is choral art. It is choral singing that formed Ukrainian's national music style. According to the Yuri Chikan, lecturer at the Tchaikovsky National Academy of Music, professional performers were already at work by the end of the 10th century. Back in the time of the Hivras, they emerged with the introduction of the Christian church, extending the Gregorian chant tradition and singing the oldest hymns of Byzantium and Rome. But Ukrainian choral art transformed significantly over the years into Old Kievan Znameni chant, passing directly from medieval to Baroque style, unlike West European culture. So with this article, I'm getting the feeling that they're talking about music in the academic format, not music in the way that I react to, because I can say the popular stuff. I don't want to use the word mainstream, but then I kind of like react to the popular stuff or with the stuff that's in demand rather than yeah, the stuff that's in demand, because people suggest a certain artist and then I check them and then check maybe two of their features or one of their feature or whatever. But when I do that, if somebody is not specific with the title, when I do that is I go to their YouTube channel and then check like the recent song or the number one song suggested there, and then I react to it. I haven't got to get deep with the analysis of the songs, because what I comment on is just like how the beat sounds, how the vocal sounds. If it's rap, I comment on the flow, and then if it's a music video, I try to say like what I think is happening and stuff like that, but I haven't like tried to break down any song in an academic way, because I've never got any knowledge or any skills to actually like break them down. And either way, I feel like if I do that, the videos are gonna be way more longer, and I'm not ready for that kind of management, but then as time goes by, as I get more equipment and then I get more comfortable and more confident, I think I can go to that approach, because it's all about growing, doing research, trying to understand what's popping, what's not, which way, and it's all about staying relevant and different while it's relatable, so as soon as I find that balance there, I think I can analyze songs in a way more detailed manner. So yeah, reason number 5 is Kobzari. What's Kobzari? One of the most dramatic music stories is not widely known outside Ukraine yet. It was the ethnocide musicians Kobzars, blind traveling minstrels in Ukraine in the 1930s as a part of Joseph Stalin genocide in Ukraine. Almost all of the Kobzars were killed, and even musical instruments which they were using were prohibited. Since the 90s, the tradition of Kobzar performances is getting back and is especially popular among Ukrainian diaspora. Whoa, so if you get one of these instruments, they totally rare, understand? And then if you infuse them like in songs like hip hop, jazz, depending on how the instrument sounds, already you got a new sound. And that's really what I like about the Ukrainian culture. And I think with what's that band? Hey Lang. I think Hey Lang is doing the same thing, even though they're not Ukrainian, but then they are doing the same thing, because they're singing like old runes. They're singing things that they got from old runes, and then they're using those type of like old instruments, and then they're just doing it now modernly, and then the sound is appealing, even though we don't understand what they're saying, but we still listen to them. We still do. And every time you listen to any of their songs, you just get that feeling. It's just amazing. I just love the sound. So the reason number 6 is classics. Ukrainian composers and singers significantly contributed to the world of classical music. The golden trio of 18th century Ukrainian classics are Dmytro Bodninetsky, Maxim Perevsky, and Artemy Vedel. I don't even know one name here. Their work is associated with Music Academy in Kyiv, founded in 1738. Many students, of which ethnically Ukrainian, later became stars of the Russian Empire scene. Famous composers of the 19th century include Mykola Lysonsky, Semen Haluk, etc. Okay, this point I don't get it, but yeah. And then number 7, it's modern Ukrainian rock music bands and singers often became popular abroad even before winning fame at home. Right now, several Ukrainian bands are rocking stages around the world. Stone Jesus went on a European tour for the first time in 2012, and since then they played in almost 20 countries. In 2016, they performed at the Hellfest Festival along with Rammstein, and Black Sabbath. I like Ozzy Osbourne's vocals, like damn. And metalcore band Ginger from Donetsk region. I recently reacted to Ginger. Do check that out too. But yeah, metalcore band Ginger from Donetsk region recently finished their European tour, playing on the same stages as Nazareth and Arch Enemy. So Arch Enemy, I've checked them. Nazareth, I haven't. I think I should. Recently, Ginger announced a tour to South Africa. Damn. And I'm at South Africa. You know what that means? It means I gotta start listening to goddamn Ginger. And then, yeah, at least know 3 songs. Hopefully they would perform those songs. You know, yeah. Both bands are represented by acclaimed Austrian recording label Napalm Records. Another group, Daka Braka. Yo, I respect this group. I respect the way they sound. It's just, they sound like nature. Definitely nature. They can make bird sounds on a song. They can make chicken sounds on the song. They play instruments. They just, the live performances are just something else. They just on a different level, I tell you. And then point number 8 is electronic and underground. In the long list of Ukrainian musicians representing the electronic and underground genre, Zavoloka, the stage name of Katerina Zavoloka, is perhaps the most interesting. She's a sound artist and graphic designer from Kiev, now based in Vienna. Zavoloka performed at many different international music festivals in France, USA, Italy, Germany, Netherlands, etc. Another band much more popular in Europe than in Ukraine is Gamada Fungus, based in Dnipro and represented by London-based label Flaming Pines. I don't know this band, I gotta check them out. And then the reason number 9 is Ukrainian artists have also conquered operas around the world. Great singers of the past include Andriy Dobrynsky, a principal artist of the Metropolitan Opera in New York for 30 years, and Solomia Krushentsky, Ayla Scala star, and one of the greatest opera singers of the 20th century. So something that's related to an opera, it was the performance by, what's the name of the band? Anuka or something like that. I'm sorry if I messed up the name, but then I think that's it. They were doing a live performance, and then they had the live orchestra. That was amazing. That was amazing. The way the violins, because I love guitars, the way I heard the violins and stuff like that, it was just crazy. And then the reason number 10 is the jazz. So they didn't mention hip hop in these 10 reasons. I need 10 reasons why they didn't mention hip hop in these 10 reasons. Who published this article? Who? Hold up. We need to talk to this person. Who is the publisher? The name of the website is Ukraine World, and it was published 2018. Yo, who is the publisher? Who is the publisher? Show yourself. He or she doesn't want to show herself. Who is the publisher? Just hold up. Who played? Who? So they don't talk about hip hop. They got like 10 reasons, and then you plan, you do, you recheck, then you publish. So they did the planning, they checked, they did the publication, and then they excluded hip hop. I'm mad at whoever did this. I thought I'm gonna find something hip hop wise, or maybe I'm just going crazy or whatever. But then those are the reasons. And this was published 2018, so I think maybe some of the reasons have changed, or some of the reasons have become added, and that. So yeah, please tell me what you like about the Ukrainian songs or music or any singer or artist, and then what you don't like too, because we gotta view both sides. That's why we do the rating here in this channel, is that we discover artists and we know that not everybody's gonna like an artist, or not everybody's gonna like some stuff from a certain artist. So I need those reasons. Tell me why you don't like a certain artist or type of genre, and yeah, let's have the conversation. And then do tell me which country or type of music you want me to check next. I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I think I might be doing a new thing depending on your comments. Please just give me 50 likes if you would like to see this type of content. Yeah, because I think we've got like we can cover a lot of topics with this type of content. And as I said before, it's all about growth, connecting with new audience who is still interested on what we've got here in the channel as a family. That's the goal. So we're looking for growth, and any type of content that might be appealing to the audience, we're just gonna do it, and then we're gonna try delivering it with high quality and with top-notch analysis, authentic analysis, original, interesting, entertaining type of analysis, and most importantly, honest views. Because honest views, understand? So if I like an artist, I like an artist. That's that. There's no hard feelings. That's that. If I don't like a song, I don't like the song. I might not like a song but like the artist, or don't like the artist but like the song. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we can explore the whole genres that I've reacted to, and we might even try to have like a competition of which one is the best genre. Or we can still have that topic or conversation too. So you let me know, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.